the legendary Leviathan of the Deep, the mythical terror of all seamen, and the nemesis of countless fairy tales and novels. On the restaurant table, its smaller brother becomes enticingly known as calamari. In Tasmania, we call it Gould's squid, but it's more commonly known as the arrow squid because of its sleek shape and triangular tail fins. At Cisco's restaurant in Hobart, this sea monster is about to become a seafood delicacy for tourists and Tasmanians alike. The specially equipped fishing boats harvesting squid off the Tasmanian coast are really floating fishing platforms. The rows of glaring lights attract the squid, and the revolving elliptical drums lower lines, catch the squid, pull them in, release them into containing troughs, and repeat the process over and over until the holds are full, or the school moves on. It's not so long ago that squid had only nuisance value for Tasmanian fishermen. There was very little domestic market for them. But overseas in both Europe and Asia, squid is esteemed a great delicacy, and Tasmanian fishermen have found yet another bountiful harvest. Japan is one of our most lucrative export markets, and a high standard of quality control guards against loss of colour and damage to the squid's flesh. The squid is really a mollusk, a hungry predator which hunts in large schools and moves through the water at tremendous speeds by jetting water. The 10 powerful tentacles sprouting from its head are well equipped to envelop and capture prey, while the sharp, beak-like mouth tears the living fish apart. The main steps in preparing squid for sale in the marketplace include de-inking, washing and icing without delay. Squid loses quality extremely rapidly at room temperature, but it responds well to refreezing. Minced pork, providing an unlikely combination of tastes, is an ideal way to cook squid. The flesh of the squid is quite different to other fish, and it's often difficult to know just how to cook it. Cisco's restaurant first cook minced pork, chopped tentacles, onions and tomato puree. It's a Mediterranean recipe which is relatively simple and maximizes the gentle flavor of the squid. When the pork and tentacles mixture is cooked, the body of the squid, the bell, is filled with it and held in place by a toothpick. Then the squid is cooked in oil and wine until the flesh is just browning. It takes about 2 minutes on each side. When it's cooked, more tomato puree is added with a few chopped herbs such as parsley. The once legendary Leviathan of the Deep has become a tasty Mediterranean-flavoured seafood meal for tonight's customers, while out at sea, the fishermen catch tomorrow night's fare.